Hello, this is what your student will see when they log in to Seesaw. When they log in, there are several ways that they will experience their class. They will have 3 different tabs right here that they can click through. The Journal tab is part of our Engage section, which can be done every day by a student independently. And this is how we will track attendance. It should have Engage and the date, and your student will answer the question below. There should also be activities each day. Some of the activities will have labels Experience and Power, and the other 2 are Encouragement and Enrichment. The experience activities may contain videos, it may connect to a website, there may be something that your student does with that experience, but it is linked to the TEKS and the content that the student needs to go through the day of their lesson. The Empower portion is how students will show their understanding or mastery of the TEK for the day. Sometimes this may come several times during the week or at the end of the week. It just depends on the week and the content that the teacher is using. So for example, in this class, the experience lesson is right here with the date, and then the Empower lesson is right here with the date. So now we can look at how your student would answer or work on these assignments. So for this one, the student has already started working, but they saved it as a draft. So we're going to click on this Finish Response. Over here, there are different slides that the student will complete to work through this task. It will ask for different things like insert a picture and type here. Your student can click on the camera if it says to insert a picture, and they can actually take a picture from their device that we have given. So that is where they would take that picture. Then when they need to type, they will double click on this and they can erase it and type in their name. There also is a feature to record. So if the instructions say for the student to record something, they will click on this and record. If the instructions say they need to type something, that's what this T is here for, to write a text. Okay, and you can move the box around, your student can, when you have these 4 arrows in a cross, and you just drag this down here. Can also adjust the size of the box that way. When your student is done, they can either save a draft if they're not complete with the assignment and they want to come back and work on it later, or they can click the green check when they are complete. While your student is working on this assignment, if they forget what the instructions are, they can click up here, View Instructions. There also is a feature where the instructions can be recorded. So some of the assignments and some of the teachers, depending on the grade level, will just record the instructions or record and type the instructions. When you are done, you click the green check and it's saved in your activities. So now it's gone from my activities because I completed the assignment. If I saved it as a draft, it would still be here. This red circle with this number means that I still have one more activity to complete for this day, and that is this one. So I would click Add Response when I'm ready to do the work. But on the first line, it says click the picture to listen to Pete the cat read aloud. So this has a link. So I'll click on it and I click on this link, and it takes me outside of Seesaw to YouTube to listen to the story. When your student is done listening to the story, they go back into Seesaw and they click this X, and then they do the second part. So if the teacher ever needs to link to something outside of Seesaw, it will be in a picture with a link like this. So I need to add a response now. So here is one of the questions, and I would put my answer here. Then there's a second page I have to answer a question to, and this one's asking me to record something. So I would click on the record button and it counts down. My favorite part of that story was when he stepped in blueberries. When your student is done recording, they would click the done, and then they can go back and listen to their recording. My favorite part of that story was when he stepped in blueberries. So that item is complete. I go into my activities. I don't have any more to do today. Now, your teacher might put a note here, an inbox with an announcement. So that is what that is for.